Once upon a time, a king wanted to learn what his people thought about him. So he disguised himself as a regular person and left his palace. As he walked, he noticed someone following him. When he turned around, he saw a person standing nearby, quietly observing the trees. The king continued on his way, curious about this unexpected encounter. After a while, the king glanced back and noticed the same person following him again. When the person saw the king looking, he quickly turned away and acted like he was interested in something else. The king became annoyed with the person's behavior. He walked up to the man and said,
"Hey, who are you? Where do you come from?"
The man replied,
"Feel free to call me whatever you like. The road is my home. Wherever I go, that place becomes my home."
The king was very surprised and angry after hearing the answers. He asked again in a very irritated voice,
"What do you do for a living? Where are you heading towards?"
The man replied,
"I don't have a job. I'm just wandering around with no aim." "Where are you headed? What brings you here?"
This time, the king's resentment crossed its limit. He was very vexed with the man. He said,
"Do you know who you are talking with?"
The man said,
"Yes, I know who you are. You are just a man like me with 2 hands and 2 feet, and wandering around."
The king quickly took out a gold coin from his pocket and said,
"What do you think? See this coin. I am the ruler of this country."
The man looked at it for some time, then snatched it from the king's hand and fled. The king then raised a racket by shouting,
"Stop that thief! Catch him! He is running with my gold coin! I am your king!"
People ran after the man, caught him, and brought him to the king. The man then began to shout at those people,
"Are you all crazy? I am your king. I disguised myself to better understand my people's problems. This man is fraud. You will all be imprisoned for harming me."
The king was dumbfounded. He tried to convince his subjects.
"Behold, I am your king. Don't trust this man. He is a fraud."
The people who had gathered around, in fear of getting imprisoned, accused the king and said,
"Are you out of your mind? You will soon end up in prison. Keep your mouth shut and leave this place."
The king returned to his palace in a very bad mood. He was determined to find the man who was stalking him. He stepped into his room and found the gold coin lying on his table. A few words were written on a piece of paper.
Your Majesty, do not go out of your palace alone. The country is not safe now.
The king thought,
It has to be the minister. I'm certain of it.